So we're gonna do this.
I thought it was creative.
We are gonna call up Catherine, who is a total perv, by the way, and even though she's got thousands of Mickey Mouse tattoos.
So what does she look like?
Look her up.
I can't look her.
Let's look her up.
What's the name again?
Catherine Taylor. She is on. She is on the. Just like making fun of
Jiggy's
Johnny.
got a chubby. Jiggy's got a chubby.
She's on Twitter at CATHERINERAWKS. Catherine Rocks on Twitter. So.
Rocks?
Yes.
ROCKS?
Her a message here. We are looking up Catherine.
Nope, that's not her. That must be her.
Oh, by the way, the New Era podcast just sent a tweet. They said 2 weeks ago we embarrassed at Jiggy Jaguar so badly they shut down their show.
What?
Shut up.
Are we live?
Shut up. So, I am patiently awaiting Catherine's
little intro with a couple different voices.
back.
That was like hilarious, then.
Let's try her again.
CATH.
Color. Maybe, as they say. I don't know what it means to play a saxophone. He's worked in television for how long?
I don't get it.
Well, maybe while we wait on Catherine, we will do this this New Era thing.
So this is news to me. We're not live anymore.
No, we're live.
I feel like
A couple weeks ago, what I did is we had Ustream going, and we had Xenu going, and had all the encoders going, and I decided I wanted to try Facebook Live, and I didn't see anybody was watching us on Ustream, so I shut the Ustream down. Well, when I shut the Ustream down, apparently they were the only people watching.
Which they're not important.
And so they believe that the show got shut down because I shut down Ustream and went over to Facebook Live.
Which they're not important. I mean,
so,
sorry.
Let's try one more time with Catherine, and then I'm going to go to this audio here so we can listen to them.
I still can't find her.
I think I may.
Well, if I found her, she has no gag reflex, that's for sure.
Oh, shit.
And she's a white woman, so she's your kryptonite.
She got dark hair?
Yeah.
Kind of like got green, something green, look like green over towards her face or some shit. I don't know.
Nah, I mean, she's a really pretty lady.
Let me just pull up my Twitter and all.
I'm looking at the wrong person.
I am too.
I'm looking at the wrong person. Let me see if I can find her.
Send it through Facebook or something, or
Yeah.
That's
tag me on Twitter.
Let me get up.
Is that a picture of her?
That's not,
He's got an app or something.
That's not a picture of her. That's a picture of her stuff.
Yeah, that's stuff. You can't sit there and see that.
I mean, I just found the thing and went to Pornhub, but...
Oh, you went to Pornhub?
There is her
went to
Twitter
Pornhub.
profile. There's her
She's
Twitter
a nice looking girl.
profile.
Okay, so how do
She
I
got
find
dark hair.
her?
There's got to be her
I
then.
just put her name in on Google.
Right there's her Twitter profile. I've got that up there, so if you can see
I
that.
put Catherine Taylor, porn star, but...
Catherine Taylor Pornstar.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, you don't think Catherine Taylor's a little bit of a common name?
Common name. Well, we discovered her years ago on StreamMate.
And what is that right there? Snapchat?
That is Twitter. But I'm sure she's on Snapchat too, because she was telling me that she was going to Snapchat today.
See, that's
So.
why. RAWKS.
Oh, I spelled it way wrong.
No,
Spelled it way wrong. Well, see, John got it. John knows what's
He
going on.
went straight to, Pornhub.
He went to
No, that was
Pornhub.
the first link that went. I mean, I
He went to Pornhub.
Catherine Taylor, and then I just put porn star. You narrowed down your search.
Yeah, she's a person.
Well, here's the audio, and then I guess we'll come back and respond to this.
The following is a New Era Podcast Network.
I don't want to hear their bumper.
Yeah, you do.
Jiggy Jaguar.
Okay, here we go.
Give me something to laugh to today, I guess.
For those of you that are following us on Twitter, I may have gotten into a small feud with a radio host, if you will. I'm doing quotations with that because I've heard the show. Jiggy Jaguar.
Craig Coleman in quotation.
Yeah, he is the quote-unquote world famous Jiggy Jaguar. Jiggy Jaguar has a radio show called the Jiggy Jaguar Show, where Jiggy Jaguar...
Wasn't he in a Godzilla movie?
Yes, he was the main monster in the Godzilla movie.
Now, when you say a radio show, I want to clarify.
Yep.
Before podcasts, but after conventional radio, there was a medium known as internet radio.
Yes. I'm going to actually rewind a little bit here. For all of our fans out there that are listening right now, before podcasts, there was actually there was actually this car that you turned a round dial, and most of the time it would say, every once in a while, every once in a blue moon, the fucking stars align, and you had a clear, you could have sound come flowing through the air. I know that nobody knows what the damn radio is. Jiggy Jaguar apparently syndicated. I'm not going to go to what syndication is for you. In all honesty, it's most of you understand what syndication is.
Archaic, you say?
So anyway, Jiggy Jaguar since 1993 has been, can I say posing? I know that he's been doing it since then, but he's been posing as a radio host. He's got so many people that he's done interviews with. Not fucking one of them. I can find that any of you would actually know.
So does he want an interview?
I think he wants to start a feud with us.
So that way his show gets more popular.
Exactly. Try to turn this guy up a little bit more, but this audio is basically what it is.
He's been working real hard since 1993 to build a radio.
Choose your word wisely.
I want to say show because it's called the Jiggy Jaguar Show. However, technically, building a program. But when you say program, please picture me with the quotation marks, right? Since 1993, we've been doing this. Now, I didn't have the guy, never heard of the guy. I go through on our Twitter. Sometimes Brian hate it when I do this, but it gets us followers and gets interactive. I go through and I listen to what people are talking about, and then I follow certain people. And happens to on Twitter, really followers, and he talks about wrestling. So I said to myself, if I'm interact with Jiggy Jaguar a little bit, good job, like we can get some followers from it. So I followed him. Friday last week, there was a leak.
Here's where it starts.
On the WWE era from TNT, some pretty intimate details of life leaked to the internet. Jiggy Jaguar ahead and tweets to her, I saw the pictures and the leaked photos and videos. You have nothing to be ashamed of.
What?
There are a lot of fans out there that may not understand why. Do you want to explain to people why that's not a good thing to do?
Let me ask you a question, Jiggy. Do you have a woman? No, I'm guessing you don't have a wife after looking at pictures of you.
You have not seen this guy, yeah. It's a mess.
Do you have a woman in your life that at one point meant something to you? Maybe a mother or a sister or a girl? Forget that. How would you like it if their intimate private photos were leaked online and maybe they have a good body? I'm guessing in the part of the country where you come from, women don't have good bodies. But
yeah, he fucking sucks.
I'm listening.
I'm just saying.
You know, and I hate to be like this, but she's probably gonna be the only one that says something. So they sound fucking retarded.
There's 9 minutes left of this.
9 minutes.
That's too many minutes.
So
let's try Catherine again.
Well, here, while you're
hopefully the porn star will save us.
Go ahead, give them the tongue.
I'm just saying. I mean, like, what are these guys? Were they like lead people in the Hillary Clinton campaign? It's like, oh my gosh, he said somebody looked good. He didn't sit there and say, hey, Tara, Lisa Marie Vachon, I wanted to bang you. No.
Yeah, it was respectful.
I mean, he just sat there and he said, you got nothing to be embarrassed about. And she doesn't. She's a beautiful woman.
Shit.
I mean, hey,
shit leaks
the
all the
body is a
goddamn
beautiful
time.
thing. It's like, and what did they do? The first thing they did was attack Jiggy and stuff instead of just kind of like going, oh, well, yeah, okay. It's like, oh, we're holier than thou. We've never done anything wrong. Well, probably if you went through their,
if you went through their phone, I guarantee you got a sperm bank of porn sitting there.
Well, I bet they're probably
objectifying women.
they're probably sitting there, like Instagramming pictures of their wiener, to underage girls. Like,
I guarantee you.
Who was that? Who was that that's getting time in prison? Oh, that's right. The husband of one of the most biggest confidants of Hillary Clinton.
Hey, you know what? I guarantee.
I mean, he brings a new thing to Anthony Weiner.
I guarantee you, he's one of these guys. I bet you these are these guys that's talking shit about you. But I guarantee you, first thing they want to do is send a girl a dick pic through Facebook.
Well, they're probably sitting there in the studio right there with their pants down around their ankles, going, "Oh yeah, okay." Yeah. I'm sorry, they can attack me all they want. I mean,
so wrong.
I'm so
He's so wrong for talking about she's beautiful.
Hey, Derek, they wouldn't have to move their hand that much.
I'm just doing my own motion.
I'm just saying these guys
doing my own motion.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm far from perfect, but I mean, these guys are the biggest freaking I need a safe place. Oh, that offended me. Oh gosh, why don't you just kiss the Democratic Party's ass some more? I am sorry. Grow a set, guys, and be a man, for God's sake. You probably sat there when you were 12 years old looking through National Geographic and stuff. Oh, well, if you did, then you're just terrible. If you've ever seen a naked woman that wasn't your wife, you should go to hell. You blasphemy.
Hey, you're dead. You're dead,
oh, my
guy.
God. I hate sacrilegious pricks like that.
You know what? them guys deserve nothing but an applause because you're awesome sauce. And I don't mean that in the best.
Do they get the Fonzie?
Fuck yes. Matter of fact, they get what did he say? Whoa, Joey. Whoa.
I think they get the Douche Tart of the Year award, man. Gosh.
Yeah. Find a short bridge, take a long walk, fellas. The world will not miss you.
So
I mean, I'm glad you had to use something like that and act sacrilegious and holier than thou to try to get yourselves over. Jiggy does it on his own, and he doesn't have to.
And you know what's the craziest part about it? They're gonna say he's a guy. He was the monster in the movie. You know what? At least he was starring in the movie. You was probably one of the little Japanese guys getting stumped on, like the extras. So you gave him more props than. You sounded real.
Oh, they just think I'm a monster.
I know, but they said you were the monster in the Godzilla movie. Godzilla was the star.
Are they on a religious station or are they not? Because if they aren't on a religious station, gross that you wieners. God.
Hopefully I missed something.
I hate all these.
Hopefully I missed something.
No, you didn't.
Okay, I'm sorry. I don't hate. I just think it's really, really silly that grown men are acting like, oh, he's never had a wife or a mother or anything like that. Yeah, Jiggy was a test tube baby, you moron. For God's sake, have you ever said anything mean about somebody? I'm sure you guys just sit there and you go and help the homeless and feed people at the soup kitchen. And
their mother Mary.
I used the scientific research on his birth for my book.
Okay, I really don't need to know about that, so sorry, but
you know what the guys like that.
I would love to look through their files and stuff and see what happened. Maybe get their computer and
guys like that. Guys like that make us all look back. They're quick they're quick to point the fucking finger, but knowing they go straight to the bar. First thing they want to do is try to take home the first chick they see who's drunk. Maybe even feeding her drinks.
Well, I mean, it doesn't even have to be a chick with them. Probably. I mean,
yeah, you're probably right.
But there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, life is life. If it's not your cup of tea, that's cool, guys.
Exactly.
But don't make it sound like everybody's a villain because you guys just come across as sanctimonious pricks.
Yeah.
You really do. Oh, I've got a deep voice. I'm on the radio, but I'm probably 5'4" and skinny and albino. That's only because I worked with a guy like that once in radio. Super cool dude. He was about maybe 5'6", had a voice that just made him sound like he was a big stud. And he was probably maybe 120 pounds soaking wet. But that dude got women. I mean, women.
That's because of the deep voice.
He was a nice guy, but I mean, that's what these guys are. They're probably some kind of, they're probably the guys that they used to make fun of on Robot Chicken. It's like, Mom, I'm doing my podcast. I've got pizza rolls. Oh, okay, never mind, guys. I'll be back in a few.
You heard what I said. They down in the basement.
Thicker.
Mom, bring me some. Can I get some milk with my cookies, Mom?
Mom, they're not dolls, they're action figures. Todd, I'm doing my podcast. Quit it. Oh, you're doing your nerd show? No, it's my podcast. Okay, that's cool. You know, I mean, whatever you like to talk about, like I say, if you disagree with them or you think, hey, you know, I probably wouldn't have done that, I can be pretty cool with that. You know, but you guys they just make themselves sound like they're the greatest person, and they sit there and they take homeless puppies and nurse them back to health.
Never did nothing in the business.
You know, act like you've been in live somewhere like that, and don't try to sit there and be so PC and like, oh my gosh, I'm afraid I'm going to offend that little Jewish dude over there or something, or that fat white guy, you know, that's me, you know, or hey, you know.
You're not fat.
So is Derek the Jewish dude? I'm
the black Jew.
I don't think so.
Sammy Davis Jr., you know?
Yeah.
I think we're going to need another Timmy.
I guess I don't get it,
but I mean, sorry to go off, but I
We're gonna need
mean,
another
these
Timmy.
type of people sit there and just tick me off. It's like, yeah, you can have a differing opinion. That's no problem. But just don't make yourself sound so like, I am the best and what I think is right. You know, that's the Democratic Party thing. You know, it's like, we're of tolerance and acceptance unless you don't totally agree with what we say.
Shoot them dead.
Well, I mean, no. I mean, look at it.
Shoot him dead.
It's like, it's not my president. Yes, it is, because all you candy asses didn't get out and vote. That's the reason Trump won. I mean, and the people that got sick of Hillary, who's one of the biggest pieces of crud in the world, they voted for, you know, Gary Johnson, who I voted for. You don't like libertarians? Oh, well. Big deal.
I'm not a big political person.
I wanted Herman Cain.
I don't. I'm not a big political person.
I mean, it's people like this that screw people in their own group. They probably sit there and undercut one of their best friends trying to get a promotion at the place where they're at, you know?
No, they're the guys that go out with their buddy, try to hook their buddy up with the friend, but then go back and tell his girlfriend, he tried to sleep with a slut last night. You could get back at him by doing me, huh?
Okay, well, we're going to do this.
No.
What was their Twitter handle?
Let me see here.
What was it? Douchetards at New Era what?
Douchetards.
I'm sorry. I'm just an every man, okay? I'm not special.
New,
I'm not great. I got a big mouth and lots of opinions.
At the New Era Pod.
I got a real big mouth, sorry.
On the Twitter.
The New Era?
And no sexual innuendos
The
there,
New
okay?
Era
Any of you guys.
Pod.
You are not alone.
I'm going to get a hold of Sarah Russi, possibly.
Sarah Russi?
She is going to be another porn star that we're going to talk to here in a few moments.
Oh, snapper freaking
Well, no.
How do you spell her last name? So
Yeah.
I can look her up.
R-U-S-S-I.
Did you get to this picture? No, you gotta take a closer look.
Is it Sarah with an H or?
Yes.
Okay.
S-A-R-A-H. What was the last name? What was the last name, Jiggy?
Russi.
R-U-S-S-I. Well, okay, so final wrap up here. We've heard how John feels. Derek, your final thoughts on these guys before we put them into the dumpster of history.
You know what? I'm not even going. Congrats, whatever.
Congrats, whatever.
You guys are just famous for being douchetards now.
Okay, Jay.
Enjoy yourselves.
I don't know what the whole big deal was or is or
I don't know.
Well, you're getting the O face in there from John Dennis and stuff.
Okay, well that is that.